Good evening, Irish Eyes. I've never seen pink hands before. I don't know if you've managed to get those. It's bizarre because I'm wearing pink shirt this evening. How wonderful is that? You would love a reading. We'll see what we can do, Irish Eyes. It's interesting. I'm wearing the same colour as them pink hands. How amazing is that? So there you go. There's always a synchronicity of events that actually create what you actually need right now. Good evening, Patrick. Hope you are well. I will join your healing circle one evening. I've decided upon that. Hello, Wendy Hudson Fisher, Stephen Bevins, Fiona Rawson. I can't pronounce the other one. EDN. Okay. That must be a password or some kind of predictive text. Okay, everybody. I hope you've had a lovely week as I have. Well, I've had one up till now. It's a lot better now than what it was. My granddaughter was waiting for an operation and she's finally had it. So that's wonderful news. It'd be lovely, Patrick. Yes, I would love to join. Thank you. So this evening I wanted to talk about bells. Okay. Now, I don't know if anybody in this room has ever actually heard a bell in the sleep. Okay. You know, when sometimes you sit up in bed upright and you think, I'm sure somebody's around, or you've heard a sound and you're not sure what it is, or you've even heard a bell. Okay. Now, I have a wonderful little ornament here. I don't know if anybody's seen one of these. Oh, I've gone and broken it. Okay, this is a wonderful little bell that I got that was my mother's. I don't know if anybody else has seen this. Now, this little bell that rings, I don't know if you can hear it on here. But some years ago, I lost my nephew in Afghan. Okay. And when the day before, I heard this bell ring. And obviously, being it my mother's bell, I thought, oh, my mum's either here or it's my nephew that's trying to communicate, okay, or his consciousness, should I say, his etheric self, okay. So I heard this bell and I thought to myself, oh, that's unusual to hear it actually be sounded, because you have to lift it and it's brass, so you have to lift it up for it to ring. And it was really interesting how that actually happened at that time. Then I had some lovely little fairy lights on my bed and they were flashing. And I thought, I wonder why I'm seeing the bell or the flashing lights. And I thought nothing of it. It was August time. It was lovely outside. And then when I woke up that morning, I felt really strange. And you know, the strangest thing was, I felt like I had flu, but without a temperature. My body wouldn't work, okay? Anyways, my body wouldn't work is because I was feeling the sensation of what was going on with my nephew, okay? And after about half an hour, it subsided. And my husband said, you're going to have to get up. It's a lovely day. Let's go out. And after about half an hour, I finally went to the toilet and I thought to myself, well, I feel all right now. An hour later, I got a phone call stating that he'd been killed in action, my nephew. And I wondered if that was the sign that I received with the bell that was ringing, the lights that were flashing. Okay, so the all consciousness tries to communicate with us in any way that they possibly can, okay? Or you heard church bells in your dreams. It's wonderful if you hear these bells because the signs, not always necessary for bad, they are for good as well, okay? You're welcome, Irish. It's okay, it's fine. It's 15 years ago now. And the interesting thing with it was his birthday yesterday. He would have been 40. Okay, so I'm dedicating this evening to those who have obviously lost nephews or obviously grandchildren and so forth. So we'll see who comes through. But the interesting thing about the bells, you know, you hear these sounds, but you automatically think, oh, were I meant to hear that? What's the purpose of that? And then a couple of days later, you get some news. And it's really interesting how they communicate with us in any possible way. We all know about the flashing lights, the on and off, the yes, the no's and such things. But sometimes we're not conscious of it, are we? We're either watching the TV and all of a sudden something will happen in the corner of the room and you stop watching the telly and you think, oh, did you see that flash there? And you're talking to somebody. Did you see that flash? No, I didn't see it. But then you dismiss it. But that's a communication. So there must be something on that TV that reminded you of them and you thought of them. So it's a wonderful, wonderful way of communication, whether it's a bell, whether it's a tap, or whether it's a flash of light. Okay. And the interesting, just had this gentleman jumping. Church bells, yes, at the library. So what's that indication to you, Irish? Is it for you to read more books or to understand that when you hear these bells, you hear them in a quiet place when they know they can get your attention because a library has to be quiet. So is it for you to sit and to listen, to hear them communicating with you? I'm not saying you're going to hear ringing bells all the time, but when they're trying to communicate with you, they'll try their best in any way that they can, okay? It could even be a book falling off a shelf, or it could just be something that's dropped in the kitchen. You think, oh, who's in the kitchen? And, you go into the kitchen, there could be a tub on the floor, it could be anything on the floor. And you go there and say, well, how's that happened? Yeah. And it's because it takes a lot of energy for them to actually move objects as well. Okay. So they're coming around you all the time. All right. So it is wonderful when they communicate with you, like I got my communication. Okay. It's really interesting because I just had a lovely gentleman step in as I'm talking here. His name is Robert. And the interesting thing, I asked him for his second name, but he just gave me Aspin. Now, I don't know if it's Aspin in Canada. I think that's where it is. But I got Aspin. I don't know if it's Robert Aspin or Aspin Robert. I just got them two names. I don't know if they're places or names. Okay. I'm just asking him what he wants to talk about. Okay. Okay. Okay, come on. He's waving, actually, frantically waving. I feel like he's been trying to come through for a long time, this young man. And you know the interesting thing about him? He's got such he's bouncing around like he's on a pogo stick scenario, okay? He's just so excited, all right? He's just coming. Oh, good. Come on. Robert. I don't know if he wants to speak to somebody called Robert or he's called Robert, all right? Okay, he's talking about something today that had a problem to open a lock, okay? I don't know whether it's a front door or a back door, but somebody was struggling and they were saying certain words trying to open this lock, okay? And, okay, come on, a bit closer. And when they stuck the key in, it wouldn't work. They tried all sorts, blowing into this keyhole, doing all sorts of things to try and open it. Good evening, Rebecca. Hope you are well. I'll have to have a catch up. Yeah, so it's just interesting. I was just come with that lock, and I can just see him at this door trying this lock. Okay. And I'm just looking at the door now. Okay. Okay. Okay, showing me this door. It looks like it's a green door, all right. It might not necessarily be a green door, but he's showing me a green door, all right. And he's sticking this key in again. There's something about trying this key. I don't know why he's showing me that key. What are you showing this? Okay. Okay, just said it again. Robert, he's just mentioned the word Aspin again. Hello, Mariana Harris. I don't know if you can take this information, Irish Eyes, but it's interesting how he showed me the green. I don't know why he showed me the green. But it's important about this key. When you put the key in, there were lots of colourful language coming out when you were trying to open the door. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I'm just sensing, okay. You love Tibet. Yeah, I love meditation as well, a liar. Come that little bit closer, Robert. Come on. Okay, there's somebody about sitting on a step here, okay. There's somebody that sat on the step. They gave up a little while and slumped down and sat on the step. I'm asking him why he's coming with all this information. Okay. It was the colourful language that drew him to you. Okay. Come on, why are you coming with that information? Come on. Oh. It's okay. He's just showing me now a lovely teacup. I'm getting quite warm with this gentleman now. I have to take my jacket off now. He's just come really close. There's something about a teacup. Okay. Oh, it's okay. Showing me tea leaves in this cup. Okay. And we all know that we can give messages through the tea leaves. But somebody was drinking tea today and looking in the leaves. Okay. He's just coming with all this information. I don't know why I'm trying to understand this differentiation of it all, because he's just coming with a key that somebody tried in this afternoon. He said it was this afternoon, and there were colourful language coming from you because it wouldn't work, the key. Okay. Well, if you could take this information, Davey, trying the door today, sticking the key in the door and trying to open it. It's a green door, and as you try to put the key in the door, there was lots of colourful language coming out because you couldn't get the door to open. You drink green tea all around this day. Okay, Ally, can you take this information? Just got a lovely young man here by the name of Robert. It sounded like Robert. He also mentioned Aspin. I don't know if it's Aspin a name or a place or his surname, but that's what he gave to me. But it was green. It was interesting when he showed me the door because there were no knobs or anything on it. Just this key. There's something about a key. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay, somebody were in deep thought looking at these tea or the tea leaves. Okay, and it's really interesting. Come on. He's not a very old man. Just asking him who he needs to speak to. I don't feel like he's come through before. He's so excited. He's jumping down like he's on a pogo stick. He's not a very old person. Okay, he's jumping around a pogo stick because he couldn't walk in life. That's why he's showing me that. And he struggled to speak, but he wasn't very old when he passed. Okay, he's quite a slender gentleman. He's showing me where he sat in it. Okay, come on. Aspen is also in Colorado. Oh, bless you, Teeling. Oh. He's just, oh, come on. He's sat in a chair now. He's a very slender gentleman. He doesn't look any older than 30. The ski resort. Bless you. Robert, he keeps saying Robert. Okay, I'm going to ask him if he's going to step back if nobody can take this information because he's getting a little bit frustrated now. Okay, but he's bouncing around on a pogo stick. It's the funniest thing. Okay, I think he was a bit of a joker when he was here. He's not so old, no older than 30, 28, 29, not any older than that. Very slender. Come on. Oh, Jacob, my son-in-law, hung himself. Okay, so it was very slender. Okay, and there was something about a key, Janita. Is it Juanita? Okay, it's just showing me how excited he is to come through. Okay, and okay. Your dad is Robert, but he was 81 when he passed. New Year's Eve. Oh, bless. Hello, Elaine. He just come through as that's what he wanted to be known as, in his early 30s. Okay, he didn't want to be known as older, but I'm not saying it's for you, Elaine, but it's just really interesting. He's showing me a young lad. He's showing me he's no older than 30. He's sat in a chair now, but he's so excited to come through. New Year's Eve, bless you. Is it Unita? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Your mama passed too. I was talking about something today. It was, okay, I know 34 recently part. Okay, Nick. Well, anyway, we're trying to turn the key. There's something about the key. You've just found a random rusty key. Okay. Well, somebody was saying some colourful language when they were trying to stick it into the door, and it just showed me a green door. There were a keyhole in the door, but there were nothing else on the door. There were no knockers on it, no letterbox, no nothing. And somebody slumped down and sat there and goes on to say, it's not going to fit. Okay. I don't know if you can take this information. Come on, that little bit close. The interesting thing with this door, it doesn't look like it's to a house either. It's not, there's no house, it's just a door. Okay. Going to how we pass now. There's something about there were no oxygen. Okay, there were no oxygen. Okay. Okay, it just said there were no oxygen. I don't know if you can take this, Unita. Come on. Oh. Okay. He's showing me something now that there's something that there was a step. Okay. He's just showing me what he was stood on, a step. Okay. He was on the step. There was just one step. He just stood on something, then stepped off. Bless him. Okay, he just said, okay, I don't really want to say this, but he just said he'd had enough. I don't know what we'd had enough of, but he just said he had enough, okay. But he wasn't a morbid person. He just said he wasn't a morbid person. Your mum had a screen black gate. She can swear she's 85. Bless her. It was the key that was important. The key that they've been trying to be put into a door, right? It's just come that little bit closer. I'm wanting to. Oh God, I've got a right strange feeling in my head right now. He just said he had no oxygen. That's all that he said. No oxygen. Okay. Okay, he wants to go. Okay. He just wants to apologise. Okay, there's an apology here. Kayla, my daughter. Kayla. He's just coming to apologise, all right? He's just going back to the Robert again. The Robert. Something about Robert. I don't know if you can take this, you need to, but I've got Robert. Something about Robert. But it's interesting how he mentioned Aspen, because I know that's in Canada, is it not? Like you said, somebody said it was a ski resort. I didn't see snow or anything else like that. I just saw the name Aspen, unless that's something else. But I got Robert. Okay, Robbins. Robbins. Come on, that little bit closer. Come on. I don't feel like he's passed long, okay? He's still in a bit of, what's that word I'd like to say? Transition, if you want to call it transition. But he's still in that state where he... Okay, come on. He's showing me now. He's showing me what he looks like. He's got like short, like curly brown hair. Okay. Oh, Colorado. Thank you, Stephen. He's just showing me brown, curly hair. And he's a slender gentleman. All right. What's my last name? Okay. Aspen is in the USA. Oh, I thought it was Canada. Jake, last name Snow. Oh, I didn't get Jake. I didn't get any snow. It was just a green door. But it's just come through because he just wants to apologise. Just a big apology. That's all he wants to give. And the interesting thing, he wants to give it to his mum. I don't feel like his mum, okay, would accept an apology, but that's what he wants to do, okay. He just said he had no choice. That's his choice, okay. Bless him. He was so excited when he came through, and I was just obviously, being a bit remorseful here. He just wants to apologise. That's all he wants to do. So that's, if you could pass that apology on, Janita. Okay, thank you for working with me. Okay, I'm going to see who's coming through now. Come on. He's still with me. He don't want to go now. He's come through, bless him. Okay, come on. Come on, slow it down. Come on. Okay. Okay. I have this lady that's just come in, okay, and she's just talking about photography. And she's just shown me a big picture, okay? It's a big picture. And it's, okay, come on. And it's on a stand, okay? There's something about painting here with this lady. I can just see it. It looks like it's an easel, but it's on a table. It's not freestanding. Somebody sat down drawing on his easel here. I don't know if I'm still with you, because this gentleman can't stand up, all right? Because he's just showing me an easel with a painting on it. And the interesting thing on this easel with this paper on it, there's no painting as yet. He's sat there ready to paint. I don't know if I'm still with you, Unita, but he just come through with this painting that he wants to paint. He's just sat there observing this white blank page, okay, on this easel. And the interesting thing, there's no brushes. I can just see where he's going to use it with his hands. Cool. Okay, it's just said the name Lorraine. I don't know if you can take the name Lorraine. Please paint my new house, Angela Island. Bless you. Just said Lorraine. I don't know if there is a Lorraine in the room this evening, but that's what he's just saying. Come on, that little bit closer. I've been taken back to Aspen again. Something about Aspen. Okay. They've got really strong energies that they're trying to come in all at once. All right. I'm just asking them to give me individual information. Okay. Not to keep giving me more. All right. Your daughter's an easel with a blank canvas on it. My sister's birth name was Lorraine. My youngest has a friend called Aspen. Oh, bless you, Stace. We just come in, and there's just, okay, talking about something to do with like finger painting. But oil, working with oil. Bless you. Okay, they just came right in and they just sat there ready to start. Okay. Come on, a little bit closer. She just was showing me now. You know them paintbrushes that's like they're about 4 inches long. She's just been shown one of those. Your finger bit because works with oils. I could just see oils and just show me. I think that's where he wanted to show me the paint that's going to paint it. Okay. And the interesting thing with the painting, it's just unique. There's such a uniqueness about it. But they sit down to it, not stand up to paint. They sit down with it, all right. And it's got a beautiful, the paper's like, what's that word I want? It's quite thick paper. You know, not like wallpaper, but like 1,000 thread or whatever you want to use, 1,000 layered. It's really quite thick paper. And it, come on. And all I can see is like reds and ruby colours in these oils, all right. There are lots of vibrant colours. Okay. It's going to be a masterpiece. They just are going to be a masterpiece. Okay. And the interesting thing is, you know, when you want to put a wooden frame around it, there's not going to be a wooden frame around it. It's just going to be mounted as it is. You know, like a mural. You know, when you get like murals and you don't put them on the wall, they don't have a frame. That's what they want. They don't want it in this. They just want it on the wall as it is. Let's come on a little bit closer. Just okay. I just add the name Dorothy or Dot. Bless. This lady that's just come through, I can't remember if it's Doris or Dot. Come on. Come on a little bit closer, love. It sounds like Dorothy's name. Yeah, she wants to be known as Dot. Okay. She's just been coming really close to her at the moment. There's something that she's been asking. She said she's got to ask and she will receive. Okay, that's all she has to do. Ask and she shall receive. Worthy of my grandma, they called her Dot. Oh, bless you, Janita. But that's what she just come with, Dot. All right. The interesting thing with Dot, there is another lady that's come outside of her. She's called Doris. She thought she could just jump in as well. I don't think they're related, but she's just coming outside of her. All right. They're all wanting to come at once, these people. I've never had this before, people. They just, when they come in, I usually get the odd ones, but now I'm getting them all in at once. Come on. Doris, another lady's just stepped outside of her called Doris. Bless her. Come on. Okay, Doris is talking about paper making. Is it origami? I think it's called origami. Some people used to say that's what I can do for like a kung fu, but she's just talking about origami here. Got away with paper, this lady. Doris, she's called. Don't anybody can take this lady. Come on, Doris. The interesting thing, we would do it with paper. She does it with something like cardboard. It's a bit firmer than paper. Hello, Julie. How are you? Origami. I used to do it with my napkins when working in hotel trade. Bless you. Doris, though. Doris has just come in as well. Doris. Goodness me. Well, your family's here, I think, Stace. They're all here. There must be something that you've been needing of late because that's why they've come in. Doris, Dad's auntie. Bless. Come on. She's showing me now. She's showing me now like a bow and arrow, but an arrow. All right. Okay. You know when we were young, we used to do love arts and used to go through it for whatever reason that is. She's showing me an arrow. Okay. It's not going through a. Oh, your dad's just had major heart surgery. Right. Okay. Yeah, she just come through that with a love heart there, with the arrow through the heart. Okay. She's just showing me it as a metaphor there. But she's just got a lovely energy with her. She's just coming with healing. Okay, there's lots of healing necessary. But not just for the person who's had the heart surgery, but for the people around him. I'm sensing that your dad's already seen this lady with him. Oh, bless you. But that's what she's showing me. She showed me the heart, but with the arrow, okay? And that's she's just coming with energy and healing for all of the family, okay? It's not just for him who's had the op, but everybody else that's around him, okay. She's just got a lovely energy. She's very, very, very strong-willed, this lady. Hello, Andrea. How are you? I can see what she wants to give anything else before she steps back. She just said something really strange, actually. She said she just wants to give you a pinprick. I know I don't know what a pinprick means to you. When I think of that, I think of sewing, okay? She just wants to give you this pin, all right? So there must be something that you had in conjunction with this lady, because she's giving you a pin. Okay, so when I think of pins, I also think of sewing, okay? And that's what she's shown me. Oh, come on. She's showing me now this, it looks like it's a pinprick was needed to do this. Bless you. She was with you when you did that. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine. That's all she's got to say to you. Everything's just fine. Lots of healing coming your way. Stay. So there you go. She's just come really close now. She's sending lots of healing. It's a really strange thing. She wants to give you a stick of rock. But it doesn't look like the black pill rock. It looks either like colesfoot rock or fruit rock, but it doesn't look like black pill rock. Okay. You're welcome, Stacey. That's what she wants to give you anyway. I know you're not supposed to have it, but there's something about colesfoot. We all like a bit of colesfoot rock from time to time, but that's what she's come with. All right. So I'm going to leave a lover spirit with you. So thank you for working with me. My goodness me, not allowed rock. You're diabetic. What's she like? Cheeky one is that one. Okay, I'm going to see who's coming through now. Okay, I've just had a lovely gentleman jump in here. John. I got the name John. But the interesting thing, I got the Joe, like not John, like John. It was Jon. Okay. He just came in, he said, tell him it's John. Okay. It's really strange, because I just felt the name Jonty come to my mind. Jonty. All right. I think it's an Italian, is that not Jonty? Is it Jonty or Jonty? That's where I've just got the name Jonty. Okay. Okay. Just come that little bit. Okay. It's John, Jon. Do you know what? Your name is John, but just come in with the name John, all right. And it's just interesting thing about him, he's not talking like, he's got a real unusual dialect to his name. Or when he speaks, I can't make my mind up if there's a Geordie, or a Brummie, because his accent's not like mine, I suppose. Your grandfather, John, Andrew. Okay, so it's Jon, he said. It's not spelt with like John, Jon, John, it's Jon, all right. It's just come right in, okay. And the accent's really unusual. I've not heard it. I don't know if it's Brummie or Newcastle or a Geordie, because when he talks, he's speaking pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm just asking him just to slow it down a little bit, all right. Okay, it's talking about somebody's legs here, on the right side of the leg. Some kind of either pain or some kind of problem with it, all right. There's some rest needed here, okay. I don't know if that's with you, Andrea, but it's just coming through with rest. Welsh. Oh, he's Welsh. Well, that's probably why I can't understand him then, because he's got a real dialect. It sounds like, okay, come on. I could take a John, bless you more. We're talking about somebody here who has issues with the right leg. Okay, and the interesting thing with it, okay, it doesn't feel structural, it just feels muscular. Your leg is bad. It's just really it's not structural, I don't feel. I feel it's muscular, okay. Some rest is needed. Somebody's doing too much, okay. He's just come and he did a lot as well. He would never still, he said. It's all right never being still, but sometimes you have to rest. I know we really struggle with rest. I know we do. But it's just coming in about resting here, okay. The interesting thing also, there's some pain in the neck too on this side too. Oh, bless you, Janita. Muscle problems. It just something up with the neck, also with the leg. Okay, there's some kind of imbalance here, Andrea. I don't know if you. Okay. He had problems with his legs too, he's saying, but only he used to have problems with his legs. Okay, and it's just come in there. It's just talking about a discrepancy. I don't know if you've heard of discrepancy, Andrea, where one leg's longer than the other, and sometimes we don't know. Your neck, bless you, but it's just come in with that there. It's giving energy for healing here, okay. The neck's going to sort itself out, okay, with a bit of heat, okay, but he's talking about the legs here. Okay, what you want to, okay, just, okay. He wants you to put it above, he wants you to put your leg above your heart, all right? Your balance is all over the place. He wants you to lay down and bring your legs above your heart, okay, so there's not any pressure, okay, that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to lay down and maybe put your feet on the arm so it stops that pressure, okay? He said you need to do it every day, okay, there's something about, like, come on. Okay, oh, it's going, as it's going up to the neck here, it's going to the ear. Okay, so I don't know if you've got any bit, what's it called? Is it invertigo? What's it called? Vertigo. Okay, it's just coming with that, something in the ear here, all right. But just wants you to, yeah, okay, my leg is shorter a bit. Oh, bless you, a bit of discrepancy there. That's what I've just felt with her then. It just felt really strange. We just want you to rest your legs up. I know we find it difficult, you know, to do that as females because we're always on the go. But he said you'll benefit if you did it about 5-10 minutes a day. Get into a routine, he said, okay. He said it'll take that ache away, all right? He's got a lovely energy with him. He just said he never rested that much. It's an interesting thing. I can sense him. Okay, come. I can see him with a walking stick, like a wooden walking stick here. And he never used it all the time, but from time to time he needed it. Okay. He was born with it. Yeah, I think a lot of people are born with it, you know. I think a lot of people have discrepancies and don't know that they have them. And that's where they end up with new knees and hips and such things because they never knew. There is things that you can get put in your shoes now, isn't it, where they can balance it now with your feet. Come on. Come on that little bit. Come on. Oh. He's taking me to a doorway now, Andrea. And the interesting thing about this doorway, I'm sensing you've seen him at this door. It's on the right-hand side of the door, and it's a white casing on this door. But the interesting thing, there's no door on it. Okay, it's a white casing around. And I don't know if it's an arch or just a doorway with no door on it, because he stands at the door on the right-hand side, okay? So wherever you're sat right now, there's something about the right-hand side door there. Yes, they did that when I was little. Oh, bless you, Andrew. Okay, and it's just coming in that you've seen him at the doorway. Okay, he comes in for healing. All right. And the interesting thing about this stick as well, you can hear him tapping it. When I mentioned earlier about listening to bells and things and taps and raps, I'm sensing you hear him tapping to communicate. Okay, and he just wants to let you know that he's listening to every thought that you have. And he's coming with the healing, okay? He's coming with the healing. He's asking you to every day for at least 5 minutes, 10 if you can, he said. And you said you'll start to feel the benefits. Okay, he's also showing me some kind of, he's just showing me steps here, okay? And he's showing me steps. He wants you to walk up steps for exercise. I don't know why, but he's showing me steps, okay? And the interesting thing with these steps, you're not going up more than 3 steps, back down 3 steps, up 3 steps, and back down 3 steps. He said that'll help balance the muscles out or something. I don't know if anybody have ever heard of that, but that's what he's just showing me. Okay, so it's 3 steps up and 3 steps down. I don't know how often you have to do that, Andrew, showing me, okay? Some kind of memory, because he's giggling a little bit here. He's actually giggling. There's some kind of giggle here. Come on, show what you want to show her. Okay. All right. Okay. He says you won't need a stick. He said you won't be needing a stick. Okay. Come on, that little bit closer. Okay, it's just coming that little bit closer now, Andrew. He just wants to put his hand upon your head. There's some healing that's necessary on the left-hand side of your head. I can just feel it ache here on your head. He just wants to put his hand on your head. Hello, Sue. How are you? I just want you to close your eyes now, Andrea, and just a couple of breaths here. He just wants to put his left hand on your left side of your head. It's just coming with some healing for you because there's some kind of, oh, bless you, your mama's 3 steps out her back, but he just wants to put his hand upon your left side of your head here. Come on. He needs to give you some healing, okay? Okay, it's just coming, okay. I don't know why he said that, but he's just said, like, it feels like a jolt. It's like it felt like a jolt when he put his hand upon your head. So I feel like there's been lots of feeling going on in your head here, okay? I don't know if you felt that, Andrew, but it felt like a jolt. Okay? He's got a lovely energy with him. Wow. He's going back to the steps now again. There's something, do you know something? He's chuckling as he's going up and down these steps. I know it's probably a strange thing to exercise upon, but that's what he did. Okay? You don't need to go to one of these gyms he's talking about these things that they have today. We had nothing like that when I were around. Come on, that little bit closer. Okay, it's really strange because it looks, okay. I don't know if you know what it means, but he wants to give you a moppet. I don't know if it's a name for a cake or it's a name for a tea cake, but he wants to give you a moppet. It's not a mop like we imagine it to be. Yeah, lovely man, lovely energy with him, but he just wants to give you a moppet. I don't know whether it's okay. I don't know. It looks like some kind of cake. All right, but he wants to give you one of those. Okay, I've never heard of a moppet before, so I don't know what it is. It must be something Welsh. Okay, I don't know what it is, but that's what he's called it. All right. I know it's got currants in it, so it looks like some kind of bun or a cake. Come on, that a bit closer. Is that what you want to give to her? Okay. You haven't heard of that? No, I've never heard of it. Just it looks like a flat cake with raisins in, and you put butter on it. I mean, I would call it a tea cake, but he just called it a moppet. So I don't know what that means. It must be an old term, a name, a Welsh cake. Okay, might be a Welsh cake. That might be another name that they call it, but that's what he said. Okay, he just wants you to give you one of those with butter on. Okay, Andrea, I'm going to leave his lovely spirit with you. So thank you for working with me. Eccles cake. Yeah, they have raisins in, don't they? Come on, who's coming close now? Come on. Okay, I've just had a lovely gentleman stepped in by the name of Stephen. Steve. He'd rather be called Stephen, but a lot of people called him Steve. Okay. Okay, this gentleman's no older than 40 years of age, this gentleman. He looks about 40. Not a very tall, you're welcome, Andrew. He's not a very tall person, but he's very broad, all right? Yeah, Steve, Mommy. Steve. He didn't want to be known as Steve. He wanted to be Stephen, all right? Oh, I've just heard a tap then. It just tapped at me then. Hello, Rebecca from Spain. I've just got this lovely gentleman stepped in. He's not very tall. His name's Stephen, okay? He's quite a thick-set gentleman, very broad, not very tall. I'd say he's no taller than 5'8". He's got short, dark hair, but very strong. Stephen, full name. Okay, Mommy. Well, he's just come right in here. And he's talking about somebody here not being so tall, but it doesn't matter about the height. It's what's in the heart that counts. Okay. Your ex, Julie Hockney. Okay, well, he just came in, this Stephen. Really big heart, not very tall. Lovely guy, lovely man. He's got his shirt open a little bit here. Like the sun, he loved to be in the sun. He's got like a short sleeve, like, shirt on, but not a T-shirt, a shirt. He was quite a respectable gentleman. He never wandered around in T-shirts. He wore his shirt. It's an interesting thing because he's got shorts on here, but they're like tailored shorts. So they probably could go to work in them. You know what I mean? Stephen. He's going to his buckle on his belt now. There's a buckle on his belt that is showing that's quite significant. It's quite ornate, his buckle on his belt, okay? And it's brass in colour. I could just see this like design on this brass buckle here. You're quite proud of this buckle on his belt. Julian, he loved cricket. Bless him. Interesting, even though he's in nearly, well, it looked like it's about 40, okay, and you bought him a belt, okay, well, he's, the interesting thing, because the age that he's at, he's not gone grey, or should I say, he didn't want to show people he were grey, he were dark, I know he were dark, but he didn't have grey hair, alright. Okay, come on that a little bit closer. He's got a lovely tan to his skin, he's got a lovely colour to his skin, okay. He just said, okay, come that little bit close. He just said the name Joe, or Joe. Joe. Jew or Joe. He passed at 50 and he had dark hair. Okay, Julie. Bless you. He just said Jew. It sounded like Jew or Joe, he said just then. Jew or Joe. Joe is his mum. Oh, bless you. Joe. You just come right in then. There's something as well as wearing shoes without socks. They look like moccasins. Do you know what moccasins look like, Julie? But that's what he's wearing. And do you know, he's looking quite happy. I don't know why he's happy, but he's happy. But the interesting thing with him, nothing fazed him. He's just saying nothing fazed him. He's talking about somebody that nothing needs to faze you. Okay, so I'm just wondering if he's talking about you, Julia, but he's just saying nothing fazes him. Okay. But his hair is immaculate. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay. And still nothing fazes him. Okay. Maybe more, maybe. I'm sensing I'm still with Julie here. Okay. There's just something about the way he said Joe. It was J-O. It wasn't J-O-E. It was J-O. Just coming in a little bit closer now. All right. He's talking about somebody here traveling. They must travel. I'm feeling that somebody that doesn't want to travel, or should I say they have a fear of traveling, is just saying they must travel. Life's full of adventure, he said. You've got to travel. It enriches your life. There's something about enriching your life, okay? And he just wants to come in and say that it's going to be with you when you travel, all right? So you have to be fearful of doing it. He just wants you to do it, okay? I'm telling you to travel, bless you. He's just showing me his hairy chest here now. It's coming through a little bit with his shirt. He was a big travel, but I've gone off it. Oh, bless you, Julie. We're just saying it'll enrich your life, okay? Maybe don't go too far away this time. Maybe just go something a bit closer to home, first of all. But it's just coming. It's just coming. It's going to be with you when you travel. So don't be fearful of it, okay? Explore something you're interested in, not necessarily traveling for the sake of traveling, but get interested in something that's in other countries. Okay, not just about the sunshine. You know, a lot of people go on holidays and just sunbathe all the time and wish they'd gone here, gone there, and gone everywhere. He wants you to explore. Okay, it's just coming about exploring. He just said something really strange, actually. He just said knitting Nora the Bug Explorer. I don't know where that come from. I've travelled the world, but lately I'm scared of planes. Okay, there's lots of other ways to travel. There's boats, there's cars. Okay, come on that little bit closer. He's just said Dubai. I don't know why he said Dubai to me, Julie, but he just said Dubai. So it's a vibrant city with lots of cultural things to see. I think he's talking about cultural, yeah? So if you're getting interested in such a cultural thing, okay, he was a big traveller too. He was a big traveller too and gone off it. He's scared of planes. Bless you, Julie. Okay, but he's just come in with that, all right. I don't know why he said the knitting Nora the Bug Explorer. It was just a funny thing. I think there's a lady that's just come in with him, actually. She's just stood at the side of him. She's a similar height to him, not a big as build as him. He's talking about cultural. Cultural's important. There's something that'll enrich your life, he just said. Okay. This other lady just said at the side, and she's the one that said that, knitting Nora Bug Explorer. Okay, I feel like that were his mother, I'll be honest, because she came in. She's very similar build to him. Not as broad as he was, of course, but same colour hair. She just came in at side. She's a bit shorter than him, actually. She just come in at side of him, and she said she liked to travel. It's important to travel. Okay. The interesting thing is with this lady, she used to have knickknacks all around the house from all the faraway places. You know, like bits of ornaments or bits of gifts that she'd received. Okay. She said it'll enrich your life to travel, all right. I know we get into like ruts and things, we don't want to go anywhere, but she says she wants you to get out of the rut and explore. Try something new, she said. And she wants you to, okay. And we all can go to Ibiza anytime. She said, oh, we can go to other places, but we need to go to things that we enjoy doing. You know, going to a church, just going to a different church, or just going to a museum and just explore and allow you, okay, come on. Allow the images to enrich, okay? She's just coming with enrichment here. She just wants you to explore. Even if you don't want to travel too far, maybe you can just travel 20 miles down the road or maybe 30 miles or go to the coast, for example. But she's just asking you to enrich it. She's walk on the grass with notes on your feet. I felt like this lady was quite a spiritual lady. Come on. She's just asking you to walk in the grass with nothing on your feet, preferably when it's not raining. But that's what she's just come with, okay? And she's just come with, like you say, you'll feel that you start to ask. If you start to ask what you want to see or what you want to receive, it will come in. I'm sensing you're on your spiritual journey already. Come on that little bit closer. Come on. She's showing me these like crystals now. I can see lots of little crystals here. And they all have a different feeling to everyone that you touch. Okay, she's okay. Come on that little bit closer. I could just see, okay. Yes, I'm a medium born. Bless you, Julie. She just wants to give you a carnelian crystal. Okay, so whatever the carnelian crystal means to you, she wants you to have it. Okay, she wants you to hold it. She wants you to carry it. You can either wear it in your bra or put it in your pocket, but she wants you to carry a carnelian. Okay, it's like an orange coloured stone, but it's got so much power. Okay, she wants you to wear it. You don't need a big one, don't need a big massive rock, just a little crystal. Either put it in your purse or have it with you at all times, okay? Oh, bless you, Janita, but that's what she wants you to have. She wants to give you a carnelian crystal. So that's all she wants you to put. You can stick it in your bra. It doesn't have to be a big one, she just said. I don't know why she's saying the bra, but that's what she said, okay? She's just got a lovely energy with her here. She's got her arm around this gentleman now, and she said, we're together, don't worry. We've not gone anywhere. We've just changed frequency. Come on. She's taking me to some part of your house. It sounds like a chime or something, like a wind chime or something, because I can hear chimes, not bells, but chimes. You know, when wind blows, you can hear a chime going. It's got a right nice tinkly, twinkly sound. And she says, when this sounds, she says, I'm going to be really close to you, okay? Got one in the cupboard. You must wear it. It's just jingling. She wants you to where you can hear it, okay? She just wants you to where you can hear it. And when you hear it, she's going to come extremely close to you. She's looking forward to working through you when you do your work, okay? She's there all the time. But it's no good in the cupboard. She says she wants you to have it out. Hang it somewhere where it's going to catch the light. She said hanging it to where you can see it and hear it. Okay. They really got a right nice ring to them. Okay. And then she's going to come extremely close. And when you hear it chiming, she wants you to just stop and listen and ask. And she's going to give you what you need, all right? She's going to be working with you, your development here. What a wonderful energy she has. The carnelian is very important. It's a big one as well. Oh, bless you, Julie. That's lovely. You might have to put earplugs in then if it's too loud. Bless her. But she said you're going to hear it, but it's no good in the cupboard. She wants you to have it out so you can hear her come in, all right? I'm going to see if she's got anything else to give you. I've gone all cold. I've gone really all cold now. She's come really close now. She's come right in. The interesting thing, she's showing me this scarf. This, like, I don't know, it's a scarf. I'm trying to see what colour this scarf. I don't know if it's red or orange, but I can see an orange or red scarf near these chimes. This chimes that you've got. Come on. She said she wants you to tie it on top. What's suitable for the garden? Okay, and she wants you to put this like scarf fastened on top of it. It looks like it's either orange or red scarf, like a thin one. You can see through it. Like, you know, you can see right through this scarf. Oh yes, she has knitted me a scarf. Bless you. She wants you to have that near this chime. Okay. Bless her. She's lovely. She's got such a lovely energy with her. She was very. I felt like she was a very powerful intuitive too. Sensing she was a healer. Okay. She's coming through you for healing. Okay. She just said, don't be afraid. All right. She's going to be with you. Okay. I'm going to ask if she wants to give you anything else before she comes back. The really strangest thing now, it looks like she's eating something that's sticky. Because my mouth's gone all sweet inside. Okay, I don't know if you can taste that, Julie, but I can just taste this sweet, this sticky sweet. I don't know if it's a strawberry flavour because I can taste strawberries. But that's what I can taste, like a strawberry flavoured sweet. Okay, I don't know why I can taste that, but I can. I don't know about you, but I can taste it. Okay, I'm just going to ask her why she's showing me strawberries. Because they're juicy, she says. They're juicy and they're good for you, she said. But I mean, we all know that, don't we? But it's a strawberry. There's something about strawberries with you. But I can just taste the sticky sweet in my mouth. Okay. But it's got a lovely, lovely energy with her. She's so looking forward to working with you, all right? There's something that you've been asking of late and she's there listening, okay? And this chime is going to be the one for the signal, all right? So she's going to signal you when you're asking the questions, okay? Okay, bless you. She's just done that. I don't know what that means to you. She's just done that with her hands, okay? And I think she wants to just put that on your face. You know, to do this to you, okay? Because that's what I can feel with her energy here. She just wants to do that to you, okay? So I'm just going to do that to you. If you want to just put your hands there and just ask her to come close because that's what she wants to do. She's a wonderful lady. Very gentle. Very gentle. Come on, that little bit closer to her. That's all she wants to do, okay. There you go, Julie. She's come round with you. She's always with you. She just wants you to give that to you again, all right? And she says, when you do that, you'll feel her warmth, okay? She's with you all the time. Don't you worry. I'm looking forward to these chimes. You're going to look forward to these chimes. Okay, Julie, so don't forget the cornelian. That's very important, the cornelian. Okay, I'm going to ask if she wants to give anything else before she steps back. No, she just said wear that scarf. Okay. Okay, Julie, thank you for working with me. And thank you to this lovely lady. Okay, thank you. Okay, then everybody, we call to time. My name is Mandy Louise Paul. I'm on Facebook. My email address is mandy.paul@live.co.uk. I'm also on Instagram and this TikTok new thing. So if there's anything that you need, you can private message me on Messenger. I also offer an out-of-body experience where I can carry your consciousness with mine and take you to meet the family yourself and have the communication, okay? There's a film out there called Contact, which actually gives you an inkling of what actually I'm capable of offering for you. And if you want to try this experience, I'm quite happy to offer it for you, okay? So thank you, everybody, for this evening. Hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all next week. Good night.